Chapter 70 Landforms of India. Topics covered: India, location, climate in our country. India. India is a great country with a vast land area and a huge population. Its total area is 32 lakhs 87,236 square kilometer. Its population is over 1 billion. Its expanse is 3200 km from the north to the south and 2800 km from the east to the west. It is the seventh largest and second most populous country in the world. India's neighboring countries in the north are Nepal, Bhutan and China in the east, Bangladesh and Myanmar in the west, Pakistan and in the south Sri Lanka. At the top of India is the region of Jammu and Kashmir. Towards middle, the land becomes wider and towards south, it narrows and finally ends in a tip called Kanyakumari. The southern tapering end is surrounded by the Indian Ocean. On the western coast of India is Arabian Sea and on the eastern coast is the Bay of Bengal. Both are parts of the Indian Ocean. Based on these physical features, the whole land can be divided into the following regions: the northern mountains, the northern plains, the great Indian deserts, the plateau region, the coastal plains, the islands. Let us study the physical features of these regions, the climate and ways of life of the people and their occupation. This is because climate affects the lives of the people of a region. Because of the different landforms, the climate of the country also differs at different places. These differences affect the people and other living beings of any geographical region. The northern mountains. In the north of India, an arc-shaped part extends from Jammu and Kashmir in the north to Arunachal Pradesh in the northeast. This part is formed of very high and low mountain ranges. These mountain ranges or the northern mountain region extends around 2500 km in length from the north to the northeast. In the Himalayas stand the world's highest mountain peak, Mount Everest, height 8,848 meters. It is geographically located in Nepal. Kanchenjunga and Nanda Devi are the highest peaks of the Himalayas in India. Dhaulagiri, Nanga Parbat, Makalu, Badrinath and Annapurna are the other important peaks. The Himalayas guard our frontiers in the northern region. They bring about monsoon rains and keep away chilly winds coming from the north. Fact file: Mount Everest was first scaled and conquered by Edmund Hillary of New Zealand and Sherpa Tenzing of India in 1953. Bechendri Pal was the first Indian woman to reach the peak of Mount Everest. Gangotri is the largest glacier in the Himadri region. It is the source of the river Ganga. Yamunotri is the glacier that form of the river Yamuna. Brahmaputra, Indus, Satluj are the other rivers that originate from this region. The Himalayas consist of three ranges that run parallel to each other: the Himadri, the Himachal, the Shivalik. The Great Himalayas, Himadri. At the top in the extreme north are the Greater Himalayas, the Himadri. These ranges remain snow-covered round the year. Kanchenjunga and Annapurna are two peaks that are located in these ranges. Over the years, the snow gradually gathers into thick masses of ice and snow called glaciers. On these peaks, the lower portions of these glaciers slowly melt in the heat to become water. Important rivers such as the Ganga, the Yamuna, the Indus and the Brahmaputra are born out of these melting glaciers. The Himadri region is so high that people find it difficult to live there. Very few plants and animals can grow and survive there. The Middle Himalayas, Himachal. Below the Himadri lie the Middle Himalayas or the Himachal range of mountains. These mountains are not as high as the Himadri and are covered with thick forest containing trees like the oak, pine and devdar. Below them there are apple and peach orchards and down and towards the east are the tea plantation. Many beautiful hill stations are situated here, viz. Chel, Dalhousie, Dharamshala, Kullu, Manali, Shimla, Khajjar, Kufri and Kasauli. The lower Himalayas, Shivalik. Below the Himachal ranges lie the southernmost and lowest part of the Himalayas, lower Himalayas or the Shivalik ranges. They are more like hills than mountains. There are many villages here. The villagers live by cultivating the slopes to grow crops such as rice, potatoes and other vegetables. To the northeast we have the Purvanchal ranges which are not very high. They include hills like the Garo, Jaintia, Khasi, Naga, Lushai and Mizo hills. The northeastern states are covered with thick forest and are very beautiful. The northern plains, lying to the south of the Shivalik hills, is a vast and fertile plain. This region is called the northern plains. They stretch from the Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. It includes the states of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Bihar, West Bengal and Assam. The soil of the plains is built of the silt brought down by the rivers from the Himalayas. Such a plain is called an alluvial plain. Alluvial plains are very fertile. Besides the alluvial soil, the plains have plenty of rainfall. The rich soil and abundant water have made the northern plains very rich. The northern plains can be divided into three river basins. They are the Satluj Basin, the Ganga Basin, the Brahmaputra Basin. The Satluj Basin. It lies in the west of the northern plain of India. The state of Punjab and Haryana are located in this basin. The Satluj with the Beas, which is its tributary river, flows through this plain. It joins the Indus River in Pakistan. The Bhakra Dam has been built on the Satluj River. It helps to irrigate a large area of land. It also used to produce hydroelectricity which runs the mills and factories. Even farms, tube wells and other machines are run by electricity. It has helped to raise the living standard of people living here. Wheat is the chief crop of this area. Rice, barley, gram, sugarcane, etc. are other important crops. Amritsar, Jalandhar, Chandigarh, Ambala, Ludhiana, Karnal and Panipat are the chief towns of this region. These are mainly industrial centers. The Ganga Basin. The Ganga Basin occupies the biggest part of the northern plains. It lies to the east of the Satluj Basin. Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal lie in this basin. The Ganga and the Yamuna are the main rivers of this basin. The Ganga originates from the Gangotri. It passes through a number of valleys and towns. The Yamuna joins it at Prayagraj. The place of their confluence is called Sangam. This is considered to be one of the most important holy places of the Hindus. When the Ganga enters west, it splits into two branches. One of its branches, the Hooghly, flows through Kolkata. The other branch of it flows through Bangladesh before it enters the sea. It is known as the Padma. The Brahmaputra Basin. The river Brahmaputra rises in Tibet and flows for a long distance through the Himalayas towards the east. In Tibet, it is called Sangpo. It flows through a narrow valley in Assam. The river Brahmaputra flows through the region of heavy rainfall and therefore during the rainy season it often gets flooded and causes a lot of damage to life and property. The river Ganga and Brahmaputra join together in Bangladesh in their lower course. They together form the largest delta in the world called Sundarban Delta near Bay of Bengal. The northern plains are very important for our people and country. Farming is the main occupation in the plains. These plains are the granary of India. Here the farmers produce more food grains than farmers of any other part of the country. About half of the population of our country lies in these plains. The Southern Plateau. To the south of northern plains lies the Southern Plateau. The states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu and the eastern parts of Kerala are states that are located in the Southern Plateau region. The southern plateau is divided into two main areas by the Satpura range of hills and the Narmada river. To the north of the Satpura and the Narmada river are the central highlands, and to the south is the Deccan plateau. The central highlands are made up of the Malwa plateau and the Chota Nagpur plateau. The southern plateau of India is rich in minerals. It has rich deposits of iron ore, coal, manganese, bauxite and mica, etc. The most important gold mining region of India is the Kolar gold mines in Karnataka. This region also has thick forest of teak, bamboo, sandalwood and sal. The climate of southern plateau does not have extreme conditions of warmth, cold or rain. This region experiences average rainfall. The fertile black soil is found here which is best suited for the cultivation of cotton. This brings enough money for farmers to have a good life. The main rivers of this region are the Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna and the Kaveri. These rivers provide water for irrigation and hydroelectricity. Every year, lakhs of tons of cotton textiles are exported from the Mumbai port. Mumbai and Ahmedabad are the major centers of cotton textile industry in India. The Great Indian Desert. The state of Rajasthan lies to the southeast of the northern plain. The Aravalli range divides Rajasthan into two parts. Almost half of Rajasthan is a desert. This desert is popularly known as the Thar Desert or the Indian Desert. It lies in the western part of the state. The eastern part of Rajasthan is well populated. The Indian Desert extends from the border of Haryana in the north to the run of Kutch in Gujarat in the southwest. In the deserts there is very little rain, so there is very little or almost no vegetation. Mostly kikar or date palm trees grow in deserts. At some places there are some thorny shrubs. The climate is extreme type, very hot days and cold nights. Luni is the only river that drains the Indian desert during rainy season. In the desert areas of Rajasthan, the government has built the Indira Gandhi Canal to provide better water facilities. The canal gets its water from the river Satluj and its tributaries. The water is used for both household and farming activities. It has helped farmers to grow crops such as jowar, bajra, maize, barley and wheat. A big wheat farm has been set up at Suratgarh. At some places where underground water comes to the surface, a cluster of tall palm trees and some grasses grow. Such type of fertile tract in a sandy desert is known as oasis. People live here and grow only millets and a few pulses that need little water. Tribal people of deserts are nomads or gypsies. They keep on changing their places in search of their livelihood. The life is very hard for these people. Camel is the main means of transport. Major towns in this region are Ajmer, Kota, Jaipur, Bikaner, Jodhpur, Jaisalmer, Udaipur and Suratgarh. The coastal plain. A coast is a land that lies near a sea or an ocean. Coastal plains are flat, low-lying lands that are located near a sea or an ocean. The Deccan Plateau is surrounded by the coastal plains towards the east and west. These are known as the Eastern Coastal Plains and the Western Coastal Plains, respectively. The two plains meet at Kanyakumari. Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu are the states that lie on the coastal plains. The western coastline begins in Gujarat and ends at the southern up of India. The climate along this coast causes heavy rainfall. Agriculture and dairy are the main occupations in the states of western coastal plains. The eastern coastline stretches from Kanyakumari located at the southern tip of India to the Ganga Brahmaputra Delta in West Bengal. Farming and fishing are the main occupations in the state of eastern coastal plains. On the eastern coast, the important towns located are Rameshwaram, Puducherry, Chennai, Vishakhapatnam and Kolkata. On the western coast, the important seaport are Kandala, Mumbai, Panaji, Mangalore and the island groups of India. There are two groups of islands, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands lie in the Bay of Bengal. They consist of 572 islands, of which 37 are inhabited. There are thick forests found on these islands. Although the land is hilly and uneven, yet it is good for cultivation. The climate of the islands is moist and warm. It rains here almost all the year. It is pleasant in the evening. Rubber, coconut, tobacco, coffee, etc. grow in plenty. Lumbering, making of matches, etc. are major industries. When the English Empire ruled over India, they were Kalapani. Many freedom fighters were kept in the prisons here. The notorious cellular jail is still preserved as a monument. It has 698 cells. Port Blair is the capital of these islands. The Lakshadweep Islands lie to the west of Kerala in the Arabian Sea. They are 36 in numbers. Only 10 islands are inhabited. There are many lagoons in the islands. Minicoy is the capital of the Lakshadweep. It is also the biggest island among them. Farming and fishing are the main occupations of the people. Coconut, jackfruit, lemon and banana are the main products of the islands. Mostly people are Muslims. They speak Malayalam. Climate in our country. The climate of India differs from place to place. The surface of the land varies from region to region. Some places are near the sea while others are far from the sea. There are mountains, plains, deserts and plateaus. All these factors influence the climate of various parts of our country. The three main seasons in India are the summer, the winter and the rainy season. The summer season lasts from March to the end of June. The winter season lasts from October to February and the rainy season lasts from the middle of June to September. In summer, the northern plains get the maximum heat. The temperature often rises to 49 degrees Celsius. The southern part of the country is hot in the summer but not as hot as the northern part. The southern part of India lacks the winter season. During the rainy season, the monsoon winds blow across the Indian Ocean, picking up clouds. The Thar Desert in the northwestern part of the country receives less than 25 centimeters of rain a year, whereas Mawsynram in Meghalaya receives the heaviest rainfall in the world.
A. Tick the crack.